Welcome to this insightful discussion about how mindful masculinity can break down stereotypes and transform communication in our relationships. In a world where traditional masculinity often dictates how men express themselves, it's essential to explore new pathways that promote emotional awareness and vulnerability. As we delve into this topic, we'll uncover how embracing these qualities can lead to healthier, more authentic connections in both personal and romantic relationships. So if you're ready to redefine relationships and break free from outdated stereotypes, stay with us. To begin with, let's establish what we mean by mindful masculinity. At its core, mindful masculinity encourages men to be conscious of their emotions and the dynamics of their relationships. It's about recognizing the stereotypical expectations placed on men, like the idea that they must always be strong, stoic, and in control. Mindful masculinity invites us to challenge these outdated notions and promotes a more nuanced understanding of what it means to be a man in today's world. This isn't about diminishing masculine traits. Rather, it's about expanding the definition of masculinity to include emotional depth, empathy, and vulnerability. One of the first steps in embracing mindful masculinity is to develop emotional awareness. This means being in touch with your feelings and understanding how they influence your actions and interactions. Many men have been conditioned to suppress their emotions, perceiving vulnerability as a weakness. However, emotional awareness allows you to express yourself more freely and authentically. It fosters deeper connections with others because when you can articulate your feelings and experiences, you invite others to do the same. By opening up about your own vulnerabilities, you create a safe space for those around you, enhancing trust and intimacy in your relationships. And that leads us directly to communication. Effective communication is the backbone of any healthy relationship. But how can mindful masculinity transform the way men communicate? For starters, it encourages active listening. When you practice mindfulness, you become more present during conversations. Instead of waiting for your turn to speak or thinking about your next rebuttal, focus intently on what the other person is saying. This attentiveness not only shows that you value their words, but also allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. It's this kind of conscious communication that breaks down barriers and fosters genuine understanding. Let's consider a practical example. Imagine a couple is facing an argument about finances, a common stressor in many partnerships. If the man approaches the conversation with a mindset grounded in mindful masculinity, he might take a moment to reflect on his emotions surrounding money, fear, anxiety, or even pride. Admitting these feelings to his partner can lead to an open dialogue that goes beyond surface issues. Instead of focusing solely on numbers and budgets, they can explore their emotional relationships with money, acknowledging how past experiences shape their current perspectives. This not only resolves the immediate conflict, but deepens their connection, transforming the disagreement into an opportunity for growth. Alongside emotional awareness, the concept of vulnerability plays a crucial role in mindful masculinity. Vulnerability doesn't mean sharing every detail about your life. Rather, it's about being open to sharing your true self. This aspect can feel intimidating, especially for many men who have been taught to guard their feelings. However, vulnerability can significantly enhance relationships when approached with courage. It shows that you trust the other person enough to let down your guard. For example, if a man feels overwhelmed at work, sharing that with his partner instead of bottling it up can lead to support and understanding rather than emotional disconnection. When you allow someone to see your struggles, it often encourages them to share theirs, creating a bond of mutual support. Now, let's discuss how breaking these stereotypes of masculinity extends beyond just individual relationships. When men embrace mindful masculinity, they contribute to a broader cultural shift that redefines masculinity in more empathic and inclusive ways. This transformation can help dismantle the stigma surrounding male vulnerability and emotional expression. As more men actively engage in emotionally aware communication, it sends a powerful message to younger generations about the importance of mental health and emotional intelligence. Imagine a world where boys grow up witnessing their fathers, brothers, and male mentors openly discussing feelings and resolving conflicts through empathy. This kind of environment nurtures emotionally healthy individuals who approach their own relationships with mindfulness. On this journey to breaking stereotypes, it's essential to acknowledge the allies in this process. Women, friends, family members, and colleagues can serve as allies by encouraging and supporting men in their pursuit of more mindful communication. Additionally, creating an atmosphere where open dialogue is accepted and encouraged can help break down those barriers. Encourage the men in your life to express their feelings and provide a considerate listening ear. It's vital to reinforce that emotions are not inherently feminine or masculine. They are simply a human experience. Furthermore, mindfulness practices can serve as significant tools for men looking to foster emotional awareness. Activities like meditation, journaling, or even engaging in physical exercise can help men get in touch with their feelings. These practices create moments of reflection and self-discovery, allowing for deeper insight into what they are experiencing emotionally. When men take time to connect with themselves, they are better equipped to communicate with their partners, friends, and family in honest and supportive ways. To provide you with some actionable tips, let's explore a few strategies that can help you cultivate mindful masculinity in your relationships. First, make it a habit to check in with yourself regularly. Set aside a few moments each day to reflect on your feelings and emotions. Consider journaling to articulate your thoughts and feelings. It can be a powerful way to track your emotional growth over time. Second, practice active listening in your conversations. Resist the urge to interrupt and allow the other person to finish their thoughts. Use affirming body language, such as nodding or maintaining eye contact, to show that you are engaged. Another key strategy is to embrace vulnerability in small, everyday moments. Share little things about your day that made you happy or upset, making it a point to express your emotions, even in low-stakes situations, can build your confidence over time. Lastly, encourage discussions about emotional well-being within your social circles. Talk openly with your friends about mental health, challenges, and the importance of emotional intelligence. The more you create a narrative around mindfulness and masculinity, the more it becomes a normalized part of your life and the lives of those around you. In conclusion, breaking down stereotypes through mindful masculinity holds the potential to profoundly transform communication and relationships. By embracing emotional awareness and vulnerability, men can foster deeper connections, not only with their partners, but with everyone around them. This journey starts with self-reflection and courage and is amplified through the support of allies and community. As we move forward, let's aim to redefine masculinity in ways that honor emotional complexity and highlight the beauty of genuine connection. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of mindful masculinity. If you found this video valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement helps us spread these important messages and creates more opportunities for meaningful conversations. Until next time, let's continue to challenge stereotypes and embrace a more mindful approach to our relationships.